Matt Wilson, what's going on there, man? We're gonna start the intro, and we'll start the show there, man. I'm gonna bring in my very special guest, Johnny Podcasting.
Welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome. Hopefully, everybody's doing good tonight.
More people here than that watch your midnight streams combined.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know if you want to compare like subscribers and followers that check out the shows, man. Michael Loving's a great guy, man. He likes to come out and watch a little retro wrestling revival, man. I'll tell you that, man. We've had more Facebook accounts than we would like to say that we've had, man. I think sometimes negative people try to draw out the attention and the heat from somebody else there. I've seen a few clips. I got to put it over, man. This is Rob and John, man. So if you want to talk John and Rob, then we're going to talk John and Rob. Christopher's a really nice guy, man. People like to try to pick on everybody and talk a lot of shit, but the reality is most of them aren't going out there and trying to put out a podcast or a video show all the time. So people can hate on you, they can hate on me, they can hate on anybody else out there, but who's the ones out there trying to go do it? And the ones out there trying to have fun doing it. So
Eli says, already yelling into the laptop there, man.
You know, notice how Joe ain't here on the conversation, but have at it there, man. Hey, well, you know, I want to say this right here, there, man. Let's say you like to sit over there and you guys like to say, oh, let's fuck the people that want to do cancel culture. Well, you're the first one that did it, Joe, and over to Art 19. So let's throw that out there. Maybe he needs to go back to elementary school and get those hearing skills back there. And so let's say that right there. Well, Corey, why don't you go out there? And Nick comes around here and there. You were having your beef with Kuhn there or something there. When you're trying to put something out there, and let's just talk real here. Let's put the show aside for all the fans out there. That's 100% what it is, man. Dude, take your shit somewhere else, man. Oh, you want to know if I do have a problem with a guy like Feeney? Absolutely, man. Come on, Joe. Have a conversation. Like I've said before, you're not going to do it, man. She wanted to go off and go do her thing with John Covey Cole there. And I think you can see the numbers on the show definitely have drastically decreased a little bit there. But people want to spin their logic on that stuff and say it the other way. We wanted to help them out, man. So I didn't need to go over to that platform and go over there and do anything. It wasn't benefiting me any other, you know, we met a few nice people through there. You think I want to sit there every Tuesday or Wednesday night? I have a full-time regular job, and I'd love to sit over there and say I could be Conrad Thompson, but let's be realistic. There's the big money's in it only for a few people. I can assure you a lot more than you think, man. But you know, you guys want to sit over there and act big time all the time. I stopped putting my stuff over there because I don't put audio out much. People can say what they want to say, man. We all know that. You know that. We've talked about that. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. We did. All right. You don't like it, you don't want to hear it, you don't believe it, that's all on you, man. I don't know about that, man. Are they making big money off of it? Are they cashing in on that big cheese? Because they're not, man. They're not behind the scenes doing it. I'm not doing theirs. You all want to be part of the show so much. You all want to be part of it, man. I publicly was a man right there. And it was a big mistake to make, to sit over there and to try to be edgy and try to go over the top. It was a mistake that I made, that I've admitted I've made, and I'll admit I made right here. I'm not going on about you every second, man. I don't want to talk about it, man. I want to go on there and on our show. Why don't you go and sit over there and do the same thing right now? Because when somebody's constantly saying hateful and mean things about you nonstop on Twitter, on Facebook, coming on your streams under 92 different accounts like you like to do and other people would do, you know, coming and doing that stuff, go right ahead, man. Like you're going to sit over there and, no, of course not, man. And let's throw all the jokes out right here. You know, let's throw all the jokes out. So you want to go in and play for the show there, that's fine. But did I ever go out there publicly? Because you went out there and sat over there and don't even sit over there. So if you got a response back from somebody to say that to you, you know what, man? I didn't go out there. I told you I wasn't going to sit over there.
Richie and I went out there.
I'm not going out there to fucking bury your shit out there to people at that point. Oh, the Rise videos were fun there. I don't think so, because you really have to go out there and seek that out, because it wasn't like I was sitting over there and blowing that up to put that out there, man. It was a little fun thing. That was that, man. I don't want that on there, and I told them I don't want that stuff on there. If you guys want to talk, that's between you two, man. I don't care about the peanut gallery. Let's move on and end this, man. So let's throw it out there, and let's once again throw it out there the right way. Hey, everybody's got egos at their own points, man. I'm not going to sit over there and act like a 2-year-old anymore. And I really hope that you have all the nice things in life that you deserve, and everybody else out there too. Well, I'm happy for you, man. Hey, that's cool, man. You can sit over there and say something decent about somebody and then not like them too. No, I'm pretty good at English when I sit there. Okay. When you're on the fly on a show and you're just putting something out there, you're saying something or you're doing whatever, you're out there and you're having fun. Okay, so do I butcher a word or so here and there? Sure. We're on a show, man. We're talking and we're having fun. If you got a problem with me butchering a word, you might need to sit over there and move on with your life, because It's kind of sad. Oh, you know what? It's enough. It says it right there. It's time to move on from there. Like, I'm not trying to sabotage your stuff. That's so petty, man. And you know what? People sit over there and say, why am I going to sit over there and keep trying to continue on with that? I hope you work on that, man. I mean what I say. What's the past is the past. And what people say is what people said. What I've done is what I've done. The good things I've done, the bad things I've done, the good things you've done, everybody, it's all the past. Adam's always playing up for comedy in his own mind and has, you know, fun on his mind, but man, not much goes through my mind when I think about Adam. I used to have some fun cutting it up and doing whatever, man. I don't want you to have any heat with anybody, man. I don't want anybody to have any heat with anybody. So I throw it out there to anybody out there. If you want to message me privately, you want to tell me I'm an asshole and tell me why, and tell me why you don't, great. Let's talk about it. That's it. Yeah, nice stuff, man. Did I bury part of Cordy earlier, and do I stick to what I said? 100%, man. I'm not going to sit over there and play some guy threatening to murder somebody on my show, man, and put that out there. Yeah, he did beat me. He did beat me in fantasy football there. So I think we had a couple pretty close games there, but he definitely did beat me. So I give him that. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Man.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Fig Life then.
Mm-hmm.
Just real quick for a second. Just to squash
sure.
The information that's been put out there.
Never bought downloads for the YouTube channel. Come on, man. Because we haven't promoted it in a year and a half, man. Yeah, we had changed it the one time there when we were going to do some stuff with it, and we never did anything with it, man. People are going to come every second and say shit things all the time just to be dickheads and all that stuff. I haven't been on YouTube in so long, really, for that stuff. Because why would I sit over there and do with something again? Why do you think I started over on this new show name and everything? It's fun to sit over there again and do something for fun. To sit over there and put it out again and to see where it goes from there. You guys would come and be complete trolls. That's exactly why, because you'd become and be complete trolls. And we would get people that would come and comment on things. There was, man. Because when you got negative people, everybody wants to hop on the negative train and to be an asshole. It's easier to be a jerk all the time than it is to be somebody that just sits over there and either says something nice or just doesn't say something at all. And that's the one thing you can bet the bank on, man. I would say what I'd say right to your face right now if I was right there with you, and you know that I would, and you know that's the type of human being that I am. And I highly doubt 98% of the people out there would do the exact same thing.
Well, there's a lot of keyboard warriors out there.
So what do I want to sit over there and do it with? Yeah, I mean, but you're putting it out there all the time, you know, because I haven't sat over there. Who's that? What's his name? Because when I haven't sat over there and actively put out for that stuff in a long time, why would I? Because I'm going back to the point is, if that stuff is going to come, it'll come. If you don't want anything to do and listen, you want to just be a jerk and stuff, just keep it somewhere else, man. It's really simple. I wasn't going to come on here and get in a pissing match.
I'm out there that
sure, throw them out there. I came on your platform, man. This was you. I'm not sitting out there and highly promoting this on mine. I threw it out there a couple times on my end there for you, but I'm not mentioning it because I didn't want anything to do with it on my platform. Hey, that's life. That's the past, man. It's the heat. I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea every second, and you're not going to be, and so's not everybody else out there. So that's the reality of life. So if you want to sit over there and call the morality of somebody else out for those things, because he probably wants nothing to do with you, and finally took the lesson from me that it's stupid to sit over there and continue to have a pissing match with somebody back and forth. And I'm sure, and they'll spin it and deflect it to somebody else soon to sit over there and mask their shortcomings. Take the cross and put that on there.
He's out there. I will.
He is way out there. He is way out there. I don't know how much stock I take in that right there. And I do have a beach condo that we have right out there in Florida.
I've never been there.
I've never been either. That's a beautiful area down there.
Yeah. Jeffy Punich. You punch it, whatever the fuck, how he pronounces his name.
Out there.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
Out there. Good dudes.
I had to throw that in there.
No, I did not like you a lot. And, you know, I'll say that from there. I'll say that because I want to show that we can sit over there as gentlemen and squash it enough to sit over there at least once. That was Richie's idea, though. It was just a sprinkle a little bit more modern, you know, with that stuff, because there's some cool topics there. Let's be realistic. There were some cool topics that have come out there. I'm not going to pass those up. It is the retro wrestling revival, and 95% of what we'll always do is retro wrestling, but sometimes we'll sprinkle some new in there, too. You can't pass up talking about some of these topics that have come out there, because I honestly don't follow much of it anymore, and it's kind of nice to get invested in a little bit of it again when it gets exciting. You know, it was something to put up there because you guys kept shutting me down every second you had. Yeah, get a few people out here and there. So don't have hypocrisy and say about the cancel culture when you're sitting over there and doing it too. You did. Just throw it up there and put it out on audio, because I know a couple of people have been asking and throwing it out there. So we'll probably do that if you come over there and just be decent, man. Yeah, well, let me say, there you go. I think the feeling is mutual over there. I go up there. I'll go up to Philly here and there. When my son comes in, he always flies in there, and we got a couple of friends up in Delaware, so we'll head down there. But well, we're over there in our thing doing ours. If you don't want to come by, then don't come by. That's all fine and dandy, but just leave it. If you want to be negative, leave that negativity somewhere else, please and thank you. And if you don't like me, great. It happens. It won't be the first person, won't be the last, like it is for many of us in life. But if you want to have a normal conversation, hit me up. I'm a pretty easy guy to get a hold of.